If you give me love, if you give me love.
Buddhists worship statues? In worship at the Vihara, Buddhists often perform prostrate movements as Muslims do in mosques. The difference is that Muslims around the world prostrate to one point, namely the point where the Kaaba is located. At the Vihara, Buddhists prostrate themselves to the Rupang Buddha. So the prostration of Buddhists is not directed to a certain point. For example, to the west, east and so on, but like the participants of the flag ceremony who respect the red and white flag, they do not have to face a certain direction, but towards the red and white flag that has been hoisted as a symbol of the Indonesian state that deserves to be respected, loved and proud. It was said that Muslims prostrate themselves in worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the direction where the Kaaba is located. If the prayer is in a place where the Kaaba is, then they do not worship in a certain direction, but towards the Kaaba in front of them, so it is as if they are worshipping the Kaaba itself, even though they are not. They are worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Kaaba is only a reference for one goal, namely worshipping the one, namely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Likewise with Buddhists. They do not worship Buddha images, they prostrate as a manifestation of respect, praise and uphold the noble qualities of the Buddha who has attained enlightenment, attained nibbana, attained eternal peace and has passed away. They respect, praise and uphold the incomparable sublime of the Buddha's qualities while promising themselves to be determined to imitate the Buddha's noble qualities in their efforts to realize nibbana. Deep and sincere respect is not enough to do a saluting hand gesture, but by doing a prostration gesture, it does not mean worship. The Buddha has passed away, is no longer in this world. But he has passed on the teachings of the Dhamma to mankind. His words, which are summarized in the holy chants if read and understood correctly with full appreciation, are Niyanika, that is, they have the ability to lead us out of samsara, purify the mind and realize nibbana. Respecting, praising and upholding the noble qualities of the Buddha sincerely can be interpreted as taking refuge in the Buddha. Protected by our own actions, because each of us has the seeds of Buddhahood. It allows us to realize the highest holiness free from samsara, free from dukkha. We become an island for ourselves by imitating the Buddha's noble qualities, imitating the Buddha's great virtue and wisdom. That's the explanation about the prostration of Buddhists before the Buddha image. I hope it's useful. See you again in another video on this channel, which conveys true, good, and interesting knowledge, which is also added with interesting bonus videos, with the hope that apart from being useful, it is not boring to watch.
You can find this channel on YouTube under the name hermanuhadi. Thank you very much for watching this video.
May you be healthy, happy, fond of doing good and eager to live life with a peaceful heart. Bye-bye.
If you give me love, if you give me love, me I no fit stop, me I no fit stop. First lady said to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for.
Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss
know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart they beat like do care, do care. I'm falling for you. Are your fair, me, are your fair, baby, you're my heart.